Hello, magandang araw. So welcome to our episode number 13 for our principles and structural analysis and design. No? Today, we will discuss sa mga problems daw na lumabas noong April 2024 board exam. So this is about strength of materials, no, about torsion. So as you can see, a torque wrench is used to tighten the pipe shown. Dimensions are given, and then modulus of rigidity or G is 78 gigapascal. So if you would analyze the figure, meron ditong pipe, tapos meron ditong wrench, nag-apply ng force downward sa left, upward sa right, so magpo-produce yan ng torsional moment doon sa wrench. So the first question, if the diameter of the solid pipe, so solid yung pipe sa unang problem, is 20 millimeters, how much is the maximum force that can be applied based on the allowable shear stress of 60 megapascal? So, sa unang problem, assuming daw na yung pipe ay solid, ano daw yung maximum force na pwedeng i-apply para hindi mag-exceed dun sa 60 megapascals na allowable shear stress. Okay? So, una sa lahat, lagyan natin ng dimensions. Ito ay S1, 400. Ito naman ay 250. And then ito namang length ng pipe ay 100. Okay, so all ay in millimeters. So, of course, itong dalawang force na ito na binigay ay magkaparehas lang naman daw yung value. So, ibig sabihin, itong dalawang force na to will be considered as a couple. No? Kasi di ba, ang couple ay equal in magnitude, parallel force that are equal in magnitude, no? But opposite in direction. So, definitely, they will produce a moment. At yung moment na yon will give a torsional effect to this particular pipe. Okay? So, to calculate the moment of a couple, minumultiply lang yung magnitude ng couple dun sa distance nilang dalawa. And in this case, yung distance nilang dalawa will be 400 plus 250. No? So, ibig sabihin, yung torsion na mag apply dito, may tawagin nating T, no? Will be equal to P times 400 plus 250. Okay? Or that is P times 650. Okay? So assume natin na ito ay naka-Newton. No? So ibig sabihin yung units ito ay Newton millimeter. Okay, ayan. Alright, so for number 1, ano daw, kunwari daw solid yung shaft. Kunwari yung shaft, solid yan. So mag-a-apply tayo ng torsion. Okay? Ang diameter daw nito for number 1 ay 20 millimeters. Okay? And then, kailangan lang natin dito mabalikan ano ba yung shearing stress ng due to torsion. So, that is equal to, for solid pipe, that is, actually for anything, no? That is always P rho over J. Where rho is the, kung gusto mo maximum, kailangan maximum din to. Okay? So, in short, ang maximum shear, no, ay matatagpuan natin dun sa farthest distance from the center. Yung rho kasi dahil is yung radial distance from the center, no? So, ibig sabihin nandito. Okay? Nandun sa pinaka-surface. And then, J is the polar moment of inertia. So, kapag circle, that is just pi over 32 times diameter to the fourth. And then, ito yung torsion natin, no? Okay? So, actually, gusto ko dito ipakita, no, na kapag solid yung shaft, okay, ito hindi ko kinakabisado, pero siguro kayo, ito yung ginagawa niyo. So, yung maximum shear stress ay equal sa torque times, syempre yung distance natin is yung magiging radius. That will be half of the diameter. Divided by pi over 32 times diameter to the fourth. No? As you can see dito, magka-cancel kasi yung diameter. So, ito magiging cube na lang. Tapos ito, pag inangat natin, magiging 32 divided by 2. So, 16. Kaya ang lalabas na formula, ito yung makikita nyo sa mga review books na 16T over pi diameter cube. No? Pwede naman yan, no? Pwedeng kabisaduhin. Pero kung gusto nyo generic na formula, ito yun. Ito dito galing yun. So, ibig sabihin ito, pang lahat na. Pang-hollow na yan. I mean, pang-hollow section tsaka pang-solid section. Alright? So, anyway, here, pwede nyo itong gamitin pero I'll just stick with this one. we have, okay, so we have our maximum shear stress for number 1 would be 60. Equate natin sa T. Anong T natin? T times 650. Tapos yung rho natin is yung diameter. I mean yung half ng diameter or yung radius. Over pi over 32 times diameter to the fourth. Okay, and from here, you can easily solve for P. Okay, so you have 60 times pi over 4, I mean 32, times 20 to the fourth. No? So, and then divided by 650, divided by 20 over 2 or 10. So that gives us 144.99 or approximately 145. Take note, no? Inassume ko na Newton siya. So ito ay Newton. Okay, and also, di ba ito ay megapascals? Ito naka-Newton, ito naka-millimeter. No, millimeter. So millimeter lahat. So di ba kapag millimeter lahat, tsaka Newton, ang magiging resulting stress units nun ay megapascal. Okay? So that's for number 1. So number 1 is 145. Number 2, for a hollow pipe with 50 millimeter outside diameter and is 6 millimeters thick, calculate the maximum force that can be applied such that the angle of twist at A does not exceed 5 degrees. Okay, so ngayon naman ay angle of twist, tapos yung section natin hollow. So hollow section. Ayan. So ang diameter niya outside daw ay 50. Tama ba? 50. Tapos yung thickness niya ay 6. So 6, 6. So ibig sabihin, yung inside diameter niya would be 50 minus 6 minus 6, so 38. So yung outside diameter natin ay 50, yung inside diameter natin ay 38. Okay? So dito naman, dahil angle of twist yung given, kailangan daw hindi mag-exceed ng 5 degrees, no, yung angle of twist. So ang formula naman dito is TL over JG. Okay? So, kaya lang dapat yung theta dito is naka-radians. I-convert natin yan sa radians. Tapos yung L na to is yung length no pipe. So, yung length natin, kung titignan nyo, is ito. Which is yung 100. So, yun yung magiging length natin. Okay? So, substitute lang natin lahat. So, 5, gawin nating radians. Kaya mag-multiply ng pi over 180 as a conversion equals P. So, ipapasok ko ulit dito yung P times 650 na naka-Newton millimeter na. Tapos yung L ay 100 over J. So ano yung J? So dito ang pinagkaiba is dahil ito ay hollow section, ang J naman ng hollow section ay pi over 32 times outer diameter to the fourth minus inner diameter to the fourth. Kumbaga, parang minus lang natin yung solid, yung dalawang solid section na buo at saka yung hollow. Minus lang natin to. Kasi di ba ang original na formula niyan is ito kapag solid, no? Kaya yun yung magandang isipin para lang hindi puro kabisote, puro kabisado. Anyway, this is pi over 32 times outer diameter is 50 to the fourth minus inner diameter is 38 to the fourth. And then our G is our shear modulus or modulus of rigidity, given yun, 78 gigapascal. Gawin lang natin itong megapascal, kaya mag-multiply tayo ng 1,000. Okay, and from here, we should be able to calculate for our P. We have 5 pi over 180 times pi over 32 times 50 to the fourth minus 38 to the fourth. Ay, sorry. Minus 38 to the fourth. And then cross-multiply din yung 78,000. Tapos divide yung 650 tsaka 100. Ayan. Okay, so that gives me 42,818 Newton, no? 42,818 Newton, no? Pero ang hinahanap na sagot ay naka-kilo Newton. So divide lang natin to ng 1,000. So that's 42.82 kilo newtons. So the answer would be letter C. Okay? Finally, number 3. The torque applied to tighten the hollow is 200. So dito sa number 3, given na yung torque. 200 Newton meter. Newton meter. Tapos ganun ulit, ang outside diameter ay 50, tapos yung inside diameter, yung pipe thickness is 6. So this means that ito yung outer, yung inner natin is kagaya lang ng number 2, 38. Tapos tinatanong lang yung maximum shear stress. So ito, madali lang ito. So babalik na naman tayo sa formula na okay, T rho over J. Okay? So kaya lang yung J natin is yung pang-hollow, no? So we have T is 200 Newton meter. Tama ba? Newton meter. So para maging millimeter, mag-multiply ako ng 1,000. Okay, yung rho natin is yung half ng diameter, which is 25. Over, yung J natin is pi over 32 times 50 to the fourth minus 38 to the fourth. Ayan. So therefore, we can now calculate the maximum tension. So that is 200,000 times 25 over pi over 32 times 50 to the fourth minus 38 to the fourth. And that gives us 12.22 newtons. Sorry, megapascal rather. Shear stress nga pala. Megapascal. Okay, so hence our answer for number 3 is letter A. Okay? Also, kapag hollow shaft, kung gusto nyo halimbawa, formula, hollow shaft. Shear stress ito, shear stress. O di we have T rho. So yung rho, outer diameter squared, outer diameter over 2. Tapos we have pi over 32. D outer to the fourth minus D inner to the fourth. T rho over J. So kapag sinimplify mo yan, magiging 16 T D outer over pi D outer to the fourth minus D inner to the fourth. Again, ako hindi ko kinakabisado yan dahil mas kapag kasi sa board exam, mas maganda kung ang kabisado mo is yung generic formula para applicable sa lahat, no? Kumbaga, less yung kailangan mong tandaan. Okay? Pero kung mataas naman yung capacity ng memory mo, pwede mo rin kabisaduhin yan para mas mabilis. Ang advantage lang naman kung kabisado ito, mas mabilis ka makakapag-compute. Alright? Pero again, pang hollow shaft lang siya. Okay? Ang generic pa rin ay T rho over J. Alright? So, ayan. So, hopefully, may natutunan sa video na to. So, like and subscribe for more and share this to your classmates and your friends so that they will also learn from this channel. So, maraming salamat sa panonood. So, check out the other videos in this playlist na lalo-lalo kung ikaw ay nag-take ng nagre-review para sa upcoming board exam. Alright? So, maraming salamat and I'll see you on the next video.